prison.
Did get a little bit stormy, but it was all right. I think they listened. And obviously they was all saying how sorry and we understand how you live and we accept your grievances and this. And we thought, like, you know, it was things were going to be sailing from them, but nothing happened.
I will take you all to court. I'm taking you to court now.
You sue the damn council and you win, and what have you won? We haven't won anything. All I want is somewhere to live that's mine. That's all. It's not much to ask for. 8 years ago I became homeless. I've still got a rent book that says temporary. They don't care if it costs them thousands. I've cost them 10 grand. All I want was somewhere to live. It's not much to ask for. Angry, yeah, I got angry.
You've been through this several times before, but that's the initial legal advice green form, which if we can just complete. Right, you have no dependents and no partner. Pam and Hugh lived in one of the tower blocks, and certainly the tower blocks generally were worse than the others. They had added problems, but the cockroach infestation was worse in the tower block. And Pam and Hugh had a terrible infestation. And as far as I can remember now, probably the worst on the estate. She moved into her new home, whenever it was, February '92, something like that, and immediately had problems. So she's a client again. How long have you had the chandelier, or whatever it is? So
That's been there before I came. I was
there when you moved in?
I mean, I've been sitting there 3 years now, but it's just but it's an very old property, and I'm very, it is...
Yeah, what I'm getting at is I'm wondering whether it is the wiring that's a problem or the chandelier that's a problem.
No, I think it is the wiring. I'm worried about the wiring.
What makes you say that?
I've got a lot of things to say about the council, but John Gorringe is the one that needs all the credit. And the council have had to pull their finger out and just get on with it. And I think a lot of people on the estate are very grateful for what John's done. Oh, phew. We used to have such good times up there. There's Pipkins, the very first cat in the block. I was going to get stuff, but I thought, no, she's too beautiful. And she used to always look over that from the 19th floor.
As you know, I've come from your solicitor, who's asked me to... I'm an independent environmental health officer. Yes. He's asked me to prepare a report on your flat, listing what's wrong with it and what actions I think you have in law to deal with those matters.
Where do you want to start? The watch, please?
Perhaps, yeah.
I don't want to frighten you, but...
It's all right, I'm used to them.
You're used to them? Oh, good. So am I now.
Okay.
Just look at that. I mean, that's incredible, isn't it?
I should be advising your solicitor that you in my opinion, you can take your landlord's court under the Public Health Act.
It was my home. That's why I'll always be very fond of that block, you know, because that was my... I was just basically very happy there. And I think it's just the loneliness sometimes I feel. But I kept going to the council, kept telling them how bad it is. They really didn't care. They came to spray, and spraying didn't do any good. And it just got progressively worse from there. Just totally panicked. I even took down a big bread bin down to their housing and threw the bread bin on the floor. And the whole thing was with about 200 cockroaches in it. I just threw it at them. And I said, you deal with the situation, I can't handle it anymore. And everyone screamed, and everyone run out. It's okay, we believe you now. We know what's the matter.
Okay, guys.
I think I'll always remember me and Hugh for that holiday, you know. I mean, that was one of my dreams, in fact, to go to the States. We felt closer then, you know, when we was there, because we had such a good time. I mean, I would have stayed there a lot longer, but it was time to go back to work. back here. It was getting quite late, sort of like in the evening, and just put the light on, and then the whole place was crawling again. Oh my God! Oh no! Oh really?
I can't. Shit.
God! I was just trying to beat him off, and you know, just trying to get rid of him. Hugh, look at above you.
Oh, hold that, will you? I can't do everything you're telling me.
You just felt like the whole holiday had just been ruined. Oh my God! Quick! Don't... Hang on a minute, Hughie. Hang on. Here, take that.
I don't need that. I just want rid of this. Give us a bag up.
I started getting nightmares. Then one day, when I woke up screaming, and they were crawling all over me. I just snapped one day, and I didn't know what. Though this is what they told me. I just ran from the flat into the surgery, and I just collapsed, and they just took me in the psychiatric hospital, and put me on very strong drugs for a long time. And then it started going horribly wrong after that. He didn't go counselling. I think that would have been the perfect solution, because I think that would have kept us together. And I just blame it all on that place. It's been 5 years now. I'm getting very used to being on my own, you know, and sort of learning to cope with everyday things. There's a good little boy. Come on, darling. In you go. I've got to go and get your meat. Doesn't panic when you fight. You bad boy. Come on. No, don't cry. Stay. No. In. Go on. In. Mummy, not be long. Mummy, not be long. Good boy. Oh, dear. Sometimes it don't seem like this is my part of my life. Yeah, £6, please. And then some days I get bad days, panicky days, but one day I'll find someone. But it's got to be for the right reasons. But I'll never forget all those years, the 15 years. I want to go back there. I want to go back there one more time, because I suppose it's like saying, good boy. And yeah, it does hurt, but that's learning to face up to life. I think once I've done that, now this will be the end of the chapter for that big part of my life.
The original community that was here has been lost because of the sort of indecision that's taken it to get to where it is at the moment. A lot of them wanted to come back, but I think now they've sort of settled elsewhere and are happy, and they can sort of perhaps look over to the estate and see people still arguing about how it's going to be and what might be the final outcome. I'm sure we'll build up a new community with everything else